I hope you guys are doing amazingly amazing. And I don't need to hear my echo. We're starting off great when, you hear yourself. So, today, in this Slabanaka of Slabanakas in the 0 into Swiss round, we have my Z3 original mentor, gamercal, going against Z2 goodness in paratroopa. And I am the one who has rolled this first seed. I have listed what the flag set is all about, but let me go ahead and break it down for you. Forts are shuffled, but stages are going to remain native to their world. All non-fort stages are going to be question marks, so you ain't got no clue. I ain't got no clue. No in-card games, so no items for you, buddy. Hammers may or may not break locks. You know the rules. Toad houses are eternal, folks, so I guess the Mushroom Pond house is going to be a thing. Going to start off with the usual suspects. The mushroom, which we lovingly call trash room, the fire flower, the leaf, and the star. Sun is going to activate sooner. We're going to have the breakable stalwart of all rocks in World 1 that's going to be breakable. Certain rocks in 2, 3, and 4 are going to be gone. Variable boom boom is going to be in effect. And those Bowser and Koopaling hitboxes are going to be in effect. So no cuddle strats on Bowser and the Koopalings. You can't get iggied. That is exactly what that means. I am gonna let these guys go. So, in the words of the Super Mario Racing of 64, here we go! Let's go, folks. Let's hope. Let's see. Are you guys looking for RWO? Are you going to ride with me on the 6-gang train? Because I know you guys are looking at 6-gang, right? Right? Or are you chaos in RWO? And if anyone says VWO, you are off my Christmas card list that I never send anyway. So, how about it? All right, Zero Wing is RWO because you love chaos. We got some 6-gang for folks in here. Alakazam wants to see me cry and be in pain with Cloud World. I hear you. I hear you. We got someone else. Evil Brian is just evil with Giant Land. Okay, so some people want to see me cry. That's absolutely fine. I do have the reputation of being the neighborhood Bowser supporter. So I am team antagonist, and the more evil you guys are, the more I love you. But try not to be too cruel to your poor commentator. I am all about it. Chaos is making sense with us. So we starting off in World 2. We already got some Dora the Explorer. We got a little bit of divergence here. We got Cal getting squashed by a Paratroopa. And we have Paratroopa already visiting the Mushroom Pond house. Let's see what we're going to get. A trash room. You would think that it was special, but it wasn't. Going to the traditional pawn shop. Let's see what we're going to get offered. Let's see if the Toad has anything good. Gets a Tanuki suit. Wow, now that is something. But Cal is like, I ain't got time for this. And is going through one of our favorite forts, which is the Stretchy Boo Fort. Gets the star. He is yeeting himself faster than most people yeet when, the task force comes in saying that you owe taxes and they're there to collect. So, and Paratroopa is loading up on, did you see what I saw? Because I saw some Hammersons. Did y'all see that? Yeah. Getting some human mustards. Oh boy. We got a giga brain paratrooper who's like, you know what, Cal? You ain't got time for mushroom pawn shops, but I do. So let's see what these Sumo Bros are gonna offer Cal. Wow, Paratroopa is in the pyramid. Step. Wow, this flag set allows for eternal mushroom pawn shops. So basically, in vanilla and in most flag sets, the mushroom houses disappear after you're one and done. But in this flag set, as Cal so gratuitously decides to take that right in the face, um, these mushroom shops stay forever. And we, on Paratroopa side, are in Teeks' favorite fort, which is the Door 3 Swag Fort, better known as the Door 6 Fort. And Cal is entering that too. Both of them showing that small bean power is the best way to be. All right, so as Paratroopa enters into the coin ship, striking a rich, we have Cal who is boarding into. Looks like Morton has thrown Iggy back into the locker, jacked his airship. You know what? Iggy probably deserved it, so let's go with it. We're in the World 4 airship with a very earthquakey Morton Cooper Jr., who is vanilla for all intended purposes, just a little earthquakey. And Cal is out of World 1 in under 4 minutes. So not too bad, but, and this is going to be a hot take, y'all. Unless Cal gets a hammer suit, we can say a tentative advantage going to Paratrooper, depending upon how far in advance Cal gets this lead. Because, Paratrooper has been known, if you've watched Para play SMB3, can run Bowser's Castle rather fast. And with a Kingslayer, that can definitely make or break. World 8 is known as the equalizer. So let's see what happens. And Cal is going into Troll Fort. Okay. So right now, Cal does have the early lead, but mind you, Paratroopa does have that variable right there, and that is the hammer suit. But we know the true variable is the frog suit. And anyone in chat says otherwise, you know what? Send all complaints to Human Mustard. All right, so that builds the bridge. This was a very quick World 4. And we are out. And it looks like Iggy has jacked. Oh, come on. Come on. He jacked Limmy's airship, so we are on the World 6 airship, y'all. And with Cal having the fire flower, we are going to see a quick and easy fire kill on Iggy because we're on a flat surface. But it looks like everybody is earthquakey today. Nice. You can't complain on this. So, this might be a jetty for your Betty, folks. Sit back, fasten your seatbelts. Because this might be a quickie. Oh boy. We might have to issue Cal a speeding ticket. And we like to see that because, we need to collect some fines. And we have 2 hammers. So, here's what Cal is going to do. He's going to quickly play this escalator fort. Probably use both of those hammers. So, double hammer strat is in effect. and gets away with only sacrificing one of the two power-ups. So most likely they're not gonna get out of here retaining the fire flower. So this is a very good route for Cal. Paratrooper opting not to go for the first class clip, which is understandable. Playing conservatively is absolutely fine and acceptable. First going to check that pipe. If that pipe leads to, hey, gets to save the hammers. Going to nuke that poor sumo, gets a P-Wing. Is this tournament once a year? Aju, listen, Aju. You cannot go around poking people in chat. Now, if you want to stomp people in chat, that's okay. And Cal does, oh my, poking in the eye, stomp on him. Stomp on him. It's absolutely acceptable. And we have a quick World 3. No, Aju. We step on, we poke Birdie. We poke Birdie. And the tourney is once a year. So, we have La Princesa getting absolutely wrecked by Cal, while Paratroopa is going through the escalator fort, playing a bit conservatively, trying to focus on retaining that fire flower, and Cal is moving on. Yes, we do have weeklies throughout the year. So this is so fast. This is just zooming on by. And we are in World 6. Now, with Cal going by so fast, it's kind of hard to keep up. And he has a substantive lead where now the King Slayer is no longer a variable. Because we're basically almost a world ahead by my calculations. And we have an upper fort and a lower fort. Right now, we are in the bootleg fort. So Cal taking the 100-point fine, which is the World 1 fort. The only thing it's good for is an item. It doesn't break locks or anything. Cal opting to take out the hammer rose to see what item this is going to be. Praying it's not a star, but it is. So we know that the bottom fort is going to be the answer, and right now it is the Air Force. Cal despises using a tail on this, as he has noted in previous chats with him that this does really kind of slow him down and causes eaten inputs. So that's the reason for getting rid of said tail. Going to bother on poor innocent Captain Boom Boom, who happens to be a 2-hitter, as Paratroopa does go into the castle where La Princesa is waiting. Another fort, and this here is Alaska, folks. And it is Alaska without flight privileges, and we have an unfortunate head bonk by gamercal, in which we're going to see a rare use of a P-Wing, which is absolutely fine. Now we have flight privileges, which means I won't be able to use any jokes about our favorite airlines, and you guys know which airlines I'm talking about. Frontier, Spirit, Southwest, and Allegiant, the absolute bottom tier of airlines. And yes, shots will be fired. And we have Cal getting rid of that tail. Very wise. As Paratroopa defeats our resident princess. La Princesa bites the dust, and we have Para now moving into 6th game, trying to be at the tail of Cal, who is moving on to battle out our clown prince of comedy, who has jacked the ship of Roy, who's never our boy, which is the World 5 airship. And oh my, was so weak that I have no words. I am truly disappointed. Like, I'm gonna call Stephen He right now because I'm sending Lemmy off to failure management because he has given me emotional damage. This is ridiculous. I have no words, except for the fact that Cal has beaten 4 levels in under 13 minutes, y'all. Let that sink in. This is so much of a jet scene that the commentator can barely keep up. And we have Paratroopa, who is on the Air Force, which I should have asked for salutes, you know, but we're moving so fast. And we have Cal, who is in one of the Piranha stages. Let's see what we get for an item. It is a star. Use a star and get a star. And we're about to find out. Hammers do break locks, so we know that next game they are going to be denied hammer breaking locks. And we are on the World 1 airship, Larry Koopa's airship. These are the freest levels I have ever rolled, and maybe Cal might even get a PB at the rate we're going. I mean, like, really, this is the easiest seed. And Ludwig was this one. Really, this is giving me emotional damage on an existential level. Para is waiting for her leaf, and Cal is out of Pipeland. This is whew. We are smoking. I told y'all. See, chat, I am the bluebird of happiness here. You guys cannot call me any bad seed rolling person. We are entering World 6, which is my pain and anguish, which is Cloud World. So we have 1 world to beat, and it looks like it's going to be 5-3. So 5-3 with a pretty tame enemy set so far. Just 1 Koopa just flying around, hanging out. Got a fire snack and a fire chomp. Okay, still not bad. No Karibo shoes in 5-3 does make me really sad, and we have Paratroopa out here facing off against some Fire Bros getting a Fire Flower. Meanwhile, we have Cal who's just chilling, you know, getting a power up. I have no words. If Cloud World ends up being a fast thing, we might even see sub 25 at this rate, which would be amazing. I mean, we can just have Cal say to infinity and beyond. All right, let's see where this takes, and it's topside. Let's go. So we actually are going to be just jamming right through this. So Cal is going to be running through this. He is going to be running through this whole seed like Usain Bolt. And I'm okay with this. Who rolled this seed, Brandy? You know there's only one person who did, and that would be me. I told you before, chat, that I am the bluebird of happiness. You guys got to agree with it. And we are in World 2. We are just jamming. So we There's gonna be no hopping except for some brick hopping, rock stomping, and Goomba napping. Except Cal is avoiding that blooper like the plague. And we have... Wow! We have Paratroopa who saw... Wait, how did Cal avoid this level? Because Cal got through this really quick. He blind clouded it! Oh! And we're on the World 2 airship right now with gamercal, who is dealing with Roy, who was not our boy and disappointed. Fell a little bit short on the off-screen grab. Para getting the star from the Piranha stage is going to find out that hammers do break rocks. Breaks locks. And Cal is entering World 7. Let's go! Entering the 7th world, and we're not even at 18 minutes, y'all. This is amazing. And you know what World 7 is? If Cal has a hammer, which I think he does. No, he does not. So, this is going to be another quick level. He did have a hammer, and he didn't break the rock? Wait, wasn't there 2 to play? Oh, he's gonna break it on the lock. He has 1 or 2 hammers? He has only 1? Okay. I can understand that now. Understood. So, with him having only 1 hammer, opting to break the lock, which would be one heck of an option. So this is going to be a quick World 1 for Cal, in which we're going to be entering World 8. Okay, I see his inventory now. Yay! Right. We're going to break this lock right now. We're going to be battling. Holy machinations is all I have to say. So Larry decided to jack his brother's airship. That's Ludwig, the World 7 airship. We're gonna be entering World 8, y'all. Let this sink in. We're gonna be entering World 8. The final frontier. In under 20 minutes. Or maybe just at the 20-minute mark. This is great. So, how many bridges? How many bridges? I know there are some of you guys who live with me in -1 with eternal sadness and disappointment as always. And for you guys, we roll together. We cry together. We feel sadness. Because it never happens. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is sub 25 for Cal. If he finds the path to Bowser and it's 1 or less, we're gonna see if this is Super Tanks. It is the Lava Fart, y'all, which is better known as the Sauna or Potable Fort. But if y'all roll with me, we know that this is the Lava Fart because it is pooptastic. This very well could be sub 25. The only thing that could... Yes, Lava Fart. For those of you who have never rolled with me and are hearing this for the first time, know that I despise that fort. It is pooptastic. It is pooptastic. And for my people, let's get our salutes out because we are in the Navy, where everything comes to life in the Navy, where you get a cannonball in your face in the Navy. That's how we like to roll in the Navy. So, and we have Para, who may have two hammers, because Para just broke that rock. And if Para just broke that rock and can break the lock, we have a race, y'all! Okay, the King Slayer is back in effect, y'all! Yippee-yay! And we have one of the hand stages with the Cheep Cheeps. So, everybody, because Cal has, I think, a Fire Flower, which is 35 hits. So, Cal has two quickly. Let me do this in my best William Shatner voice. Cal has to find Bowser very quick, or else we might see Paratroopa actually make a comeback. So, if Paratroopa finds the secret before Cal, we could have one of the greatest snipes in history. Y'all. Holy moly. But I think Cal has found the pace. And with that Fire Flower equipped, King Slayer is no longer a thing. So, we have Cal clipping. So, we're going to see the Everyman clip because everybody gets it. We're donut hopping. Let's see if we can see some mac and cheese smooth criminal clip. Not on the first try, opting not. Cal just wants to get this done and over with. Ooh, we are seeing a traditional kill on Cal's side. So, now, as Paratroopa races to find the path to Bowser's crib, we have Cal ducking and dodging, bobbing and weaving, hoping against hope that he doesn't get laced with either a Bowser foot or fireball to the face. But I have a feeling that we're going to be giving some GGs, which we are. Get your GGs out for gamercal. Who just nipped over 25 minutes. Oh, gamercal. With a time of 25 minutes and 17 seconds, we have gamercal, who has emerged triumphant. I'm gonna be a little silent just for a minute because I've got to open the next game room. So forgive me, I will be right there. When people stop calling me, I'm busy. Okay. Okay, it looks like Paratroopa is still looking for her way. I am just putting out... Okay. Alrighty. And room is set up. Now I can go back to talking. So we have Para entering into Bowser's crib. And unfortunately getting nicked with a fireball. So Kingslayer goes down the hole. And we have another traditional kill that will be happening on Paratroopa's side in just a minute. Alright, so chat, please get your GGs together for Paratroopa, whose official time is 29 minutes and 54 seconds. Alrighty. Now, since hammers broke locks, we will be using subset B, which means hammers will not break locks. However, we will have betas in this one, and we will no longer have stages native to their levels in this flag set. So as I'm getting ready to roll this next seed, I will be doing a little bit of touchy behind the scenes. So just give me one moment to hang on to that. So please forgive me, I'm one lone little person. All right, I have rolled the next seed. So it's going to be basically the same as the first game, but we're going to have beta stages and non-native stages, and hammers will not break locks. So I have rolled that seed, and well, what can I say? No, this is 2 seeds. We're doing 2 seeds in the Swiss. And the brackets, that's something a little bit different. But right now we're doing Swiss games, so it's going to be 2 games. This is the 0 and 2 group. Gamercal was defeated by Human Mustard, and Paratroopa was defeated by Johnny Link, in which I actually hosted the match between Human Mustard and Johnny Link. If you remember that one, I just finished doing that one not too long ago. So it's quite interesting that I do Johnny Link and Human Mustard and then do Paratroopa and Gamercal. Go figure, right? So we're going to be, I'm gonna check, they're getting ready. Looks like Para's ready, and in just a second, Cal will be ready. And I am sending them off. Okay. Listen, Johnny, I knew that you were paying homage. I got scared a little bit because you were playing against Froggy, which you never want to give any time to. But I also knew in the same token that he was your teacher, Johnny. So you were paying homage to him. But he's also one of the, upper echelon of instructors and players. He's like super duper Kingslayer, my dude. So you gave me in Night Shifter like serious heart palpitations. We shouldn't have to have our heart beating super duper quick. So I have sent them both off. Let's see if this is going to be another 25-minute seed. I doubt it because hammers do not break locks. So they will have to work for it. So we're starting off in Giant Land. And now that hammers don't break locks, y'all, they're going to have to build a bridge. Let's see if it's going to be a little bit longer. Probably not. Paratroopa starting off, and we're already in a beta, y'all. Just run for fun. So we're running for fun in a beta. This is great. Paratroopa visiting the mushroom pawn shop, getting 2 hammer suits. Oh boy. Oh boy. I wonder if Cal is going to try it this time. Also, Cal is in the Forgotten Fort, about to duck and dodge some discos. But we all know that disco is dead, except for the fro on my head. So Para's gonna keep that hammer suit in the supply closet. That's gonna give a bit of an advantage. Who won seed 1? That would be Gamercal, who smoked us. Going to the other mushroom pawn shop. Gets a Tanuki suit. Well, that would be vanilla. That would be vanilla. If we were watching the Indiana Jones movie, y'all, Cal would have chosen poorly and would be turning into an ancient man right now and shriveling up. But we're moving on out of there because Cal is on a mission with his teddy bear, while Paratroopa is laying some pain onto the Hammer Bros, or should I say laying some pain onto the bricks, getting a cloud. It is Forgettable Fort. Nobody ever remembers Forgettable Fort. On some ice, Paratroopa's hoping against hope. Prayers get answered with a star because Ice and Sumo don't agree. Cal has gotten out of the stage. You know what? But Paratroopa decides that, you know what? Fire and ice mix very well. Gets into a stun lock. This is very bad for Paratroopa right now, y'all. Uh-oh. We may be seeing the first game over. This is unfortunate. Get your crying emojis out for Para right now because this is not what we want to see. The stun lock of doom. And for those of you who have heard me say it, and boy, oh boy, we don't ever want to say it, but game over, yeah! That is exactly what we never want to hear, but we are crying for Para. Para's going to get some more of those hammer suits right now. And boy, that is a huge setback for Para. This is not what we want to see for Para right now. Para is going to load up on hammer suits, but at this point, we need to speed run this. And get your commands out for gamercal. And we're gonna actually see Para is Para doing what I think Para's doing? Are we going to see a meme hammer suit fill of the entire item section? Are we gonna see it? Is Para just saying, you know what? You know what? We're going for the meme. Going for the meme. And we are on the World 4 airship going against Larry Koopa, who's earthquaking, making me feel like I'm living in California right now. And gamercal is like, you know what? I live in the UK. Earthquake means nothing to me. And he gets another command kill. Meanwhile, Para is memeing it up. Let's go. Oh. Para wins. GG's. Para wins. Para wins. You hear me? We have Cal, who is going for cuddly teddy bear strats, and as I say that, he's like, hack your teddy bear. I'm going full blown Italian stallion, and Paratroop is going for a Hammergeddon. This is, you know what? They were like, to heck with your 25-minute seed. We're gonna just go full meme-tastic, and I'm okay with this. Para's like, you know what? I don't care. I have like 50 other hammers. It's okay. You can take this one. take this hammer and you could hack it with it. Yeah, okay. This is just too funny. And we have Cal, who gets another Tanuki suit courtesy of Fort Knox. You know what? You live the Tanuki life. And the game is forcing Cal to be one with the Tanuki. They're like, you know what, Cal? You ain't living without a Tanuki. And Cal is like, but I wanted to be an Italian. And the game was like, no, you will be a teddy bear. I love it. We go back. No. Para doesn't have enough doesn't have enough hammer suits, y'all. You know what? This was best for me to commentate this because you can't take this seriously. Nope. You need crazy to commentate crazy. So GG. you gotta have someone like me. But you know what? We need more hammers. I say you get all hammers. You just get rid of those other items and just roll all hammers. Be like, I don't want no other items. Take your items and go to heck with them. I want only hammers. Meanwhile, Cal is getting another Tanuki suit. See, the game wants him to be a part of that Tanuki life. This is great. Meanwhile, Cal, trying to be defiant, is standing up to the Air Force, which you should be saluting in chat if you roll with me. He's like, I'm determined. I want to be Italian, and I want to be a small bean Italian. So I'm going to take these hits. I'm going to roast small bean. And Boom Boom is like, but I want to fly. And Cal is like, no fly for you. No fly. You are just going to be grounded. And Paratroopa is ducking and dodging, lost the hammer suit, but we'll get another hammer suit. We need more hammers. Yes, we need more hammers. Para, go get some more hammers. Oh, there you go. And we have Cal donning the blessed suit. We have Tanuki Cal doing what he does best. Being a Tanuki, we have Teddy Bear. That's what I'm talking about. See, this is high quality entertainment, folks. This is all about the meme. This is all about the meme. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. Because y'all know how I roll. I am a living, breathing meme. So the fact that my runners are memeing it up, I couldn't have asked for a better group of runners. And see, this is high quality entertainment. We are now in the lava fart, and we gotta live, breathe, eat. No, Cal, bad Cal. You have let us all down. You know, it's like the same disappointment you felt when Anakin, when you tell Anakin, I have the high ground, Anakin, and he still wants to fight. Cal, you have hurt me, Cal, by denying your Tanuki-age. Meanwhile, Paratroopa, she has now finally left World 1 with her army of mini hammers. We will not be disappointed with paratroopa, and we have Small Bean, gamercal, who's like, I want to be a small boy now. He wants to be a Toys R Us kid, even though Toys R Us closed like 10 years ago, but it's okay. We have accepted that, and we appreciate Cal. But we have paratroopa now, who is in the troll fort doing troll things, playing as a small bean. And we are laughing in Canada in chat. Just, you know, we're laughing in cheddar cheese. Excellent. And paratroopa is going through World 2. We are laughing in Norway. The only thing I have from Norway is some Gearness Lila. That's all I have. And we're in 5-9 with Cal. And Cal has to play it. So, the meme lives. This is what he gets for denying his Tanukiage. He gets slammed with a 5-9. Meanwhile, paratroopa is saving her hammers and decides, you know what? She didn't like that fidget spinner. She was like, you know what, fidget spinner? It was bothering her. And I don't blame her. I don't like that fidget spinner either. So we are going to use one hammer and a cloud. And we're going to see Hammer, paratroopa, going against Larry. Almost fell through the crack there. We don't need Hammer falling now. And paratroopa testing to see if hammers go and can kill fire. Finding out that they cannot. It was a good try though. It was a good try. Can hammers kill Koopalings? No, but a stomp on the head sure can. So that very earthquakey Larry decided, I'm gonna take your hammer suit, and paratroopa saying, that's okay, I got plenty more. And we have Cal, who is in the bootleg World 1 fort with a leaf, so we know he is going most definitely for that item. So what will he get? He gets a star for his effort. I was low-key hoping that that would be a Tanuki suit. Just for the sake of Cal embracing his destiny as a teddy bear. You know? It would have added to the bestness of this game. And we have regular paratroopa, which is some sad Pandaville, going and doing battle, hoping that, you know, that Para Goomba doesn't give her a bad day. Meanwhile, we have Cal, who is in one of the Piranha stages, hoping that gets through. And will we get a Tanuki suit? No, it's a star. So, we will not see Tanuki Cal going against Ludwig and La Princess's airship. So, you know, it's a sad day for us, y'all. Oh, man. So, we are in 5-3 on Paratroopa's side. Hold on 1 second while I ask for a refresh, because it looks like Paratroopa has now decided to enter the realm of Polaroid pictures, which only adds to the fun, you know. There we go. So going through 5-3, slightly, a little bit, you know, hammerless. But we are in Cloudland. we're in a fun level, y'all. Do you see the level we're in? Come on, chat. You know what level we're in, and you know I have a big smile. So, this would have been great to see with a Tanuki suit, but it is not a nightmare level. It is a friendly 6-6. But we have Paratroopa, who is going to be embracing La Vida Tanuki, which is absolutely fine. Gamercal embracing his small beingness as he escapes the friendly level. But you know what we have not seen, chat? The Fort of Love, Happiness, and Relaxation, 7F2. Oh man. Yay! Yay! It is Atlantis! Give it up, get your shake, shake, pom-poms, happy, happy, joy, joy, because this is great! We have Atlantis on deck right after 6-6! Oh man, this is just a level of friendliness and happiness for everybody, and we have... It is not evil! It is not evil at all! This is actually just fun, and it goes to show you that Cal should have stocked up on his hammer suits! This is beauty! And no, this is punishment for Cal not embracing the Tanuki way. See, he should have done. And Paratroopa breaking tradition and not getting a hammer suit. Getting a Tanuki suit. But using a hammer suit on Air Force! Bum-ba-da! So, we're continuing the Hammergeddon on Paratroopa's side. And we have Gamercal that does escape Atlantis. No. We are Scott. This Paratroopa's running a meme. We are running a straight meme on Paraside. And we have Cal, who is in the Gatekeep Fort, the World 8 Fort. I am just malfunctioning left and right because this scene is hilarious. And you can hammer the boom, but you have to throw one hammer. If you throw more than one hammer, you are gone. So it's better to go stompy stomp. And it looks like Para has, yes, whistles are disabled. Oh, come on. You don't want to have whistles. You want to play each world and enjoy the fun. You know, it's the journey that gets you there. And we have Small Bean Cal going against the Sumo Bros, getting a P-Wing, running for that one-up like it was his best friend. And going back downstairs because he realizes, I need the blue fort. And Paratroopa now entering into World 4, continuing on the Hammergeddon. And we get the Hammer Bro kill message, which is Hammer Brother in the castle. Thought you ought to know. As Cal continues his voyage on to getting to that blue fort, as Paratroopa enters the world famous lava fort. And let's see what the blue fort is going to be. Will it be the most required fort? Is the greatest fort that ever existed? Chat! This is a blessed seed for everybody! It is the Fort of Love, Happiness, and Relaxation! The friendly Flora of 7F2. Woo-hoo-hoo. No, 2 hammers doesn't equal a soft lock. It doesn't kill the boom boom, so it usually ends up with you losing your power up. But holy machinations, this is just a great seed. Oh man. And gamercal is embracing his small beanness, and paratroopa is still on her hammer rampage. She is like, I am taking no prisoners. I am just going to kick everyone with my hammerhead. Just forget you. I don't care if I take your hits. And we have Cal, who is going through 8F. You know, considering everything that's been going down, the fact that we are now entering Polaroid mode on occasion absolutely just fits everything. It absolutely does. You know, it didn't even give me a chance to talk about the level. It's like, you know what? It wasn't even worthy. I love this game. And we're in the World 5 airship. We are in Roy Cooper's airship, who always disappoints. So we have Roy with his home field advantage. And with Cal using a leaf, I was hoping he'd go for the off-screen grab. Not today. Roy didn't disappoint, which I'm absolutely surprised. He usually does. He's like that, you know, that kid who probably ate glue a lot in school. Probably glued his lips a couple of times. I believe it wholeheartedly. So, yeah, but True Hyper Mario, we ain't fast enough to do the overkill, and most of us end up messing up the hitboxes and we end up dying. Also, Cal has been Polaroid. Let's go. Let's let us write for you the refresh again. And now we're and Cal takes a big old giant Koopa shell to the face. Yep. I kind of appreciate that less Koopa bonk, because he actually went ahead, you know, decided I'm gonna jump off the Koopa shell right into the great hereafter. And if you're gonna go, that's the best way to do it. You know, go out on your own terms. Hey, be like, I didn't let them get me. I did it myself. Hey, go for it. So, as Cal exit out, as Paratroopa continues her Hammergeddon, just sacrificing hammer suits. This is one case where, you know, if you have an emote of somebody just wasting money, we are in a beta level on Cal's side. Paratroopa just memeing it up, playing the casino game, playing like how I play slot machines, which is absolute fail sauce. You gotta accept it. About to find out in the bootleg World 1 fort while Cal is trolling it up. Paratroopa about to go through, not even getting, wait, are you going for the item? Are you not going for the item? What are you doing, Para? Because that's a disobedient hotfoot. Alright, we're going for the item. Meanwhile, we have Cal getting the bro. Hey, listen, granny slots, after you drop about $1.50 on the tables, you go to the $10 slots and you end up dropping $1,000 there too. So it's like, que sera, sera. But my casino host loves it, so. And we have the slideshow of Cal probably about to beat the airship and Lemmy Koopa. We'll get it eventually. This has been just so much fun. Yeah, if you got it, flaunt it. Paratroopers flaunted. So Morton. Oh yeah, we're in Morton's land. We've been slideshowing it. I don't even know what world we're in now. I'm about to get a star for her trouble. This has just been such a great time. So, we're about to enter. We're not going to get that sub 25 this one. Nope, not hardly. Nope. We're at 28 minutes in Paratroopers in World 4. And we have 6 gang, Lemmy Koopa, who's in the final world. Cal has got about as many items as, Wheel. Taking the escalator ride. Only losing 1 power-up. That's pretty darn impressive. Ducking and dodging through the disc, about to get himself there. Fire flower. Paratroopa entering into Cloud World, which is the bane of my existence, while gamercal tackles poor innocent Boom Boom. And we have 6. And Paratroopa. This is one of those things where you have the old to be continued meme on Paratroopa's side, and you would say, play the JoJo's music and you have to be continued. This would be applicable for right now what's showing on Paratroopa's side. And Paratroopa coming back in with a hammer suit, which means that to be continued obviously did not go well for Para. Well, yes, roundabout intensifies. Yes, we're getting. Let's put on some roundabout. Ah, boy. This is the roundabout. The more you make it out and out. Okay, and we have gamercal who's abusing poor Boom Boom. I thought we were supposed to save the animals, and Cal is like, not today. Needs to actually visit the mushroom pawn shop, but he's like, nah, I'm good. Paratroopa is item rich, but life poor, and we are not in a good place for Cal right now. I mean, I dislike this level with all my heart and soul. 8-1 is never any fun. It really isn't. This is one that I always like to skip, and Paratroopa is in Atlantis right now trying to kill Gelectros with hammers. This is guts. If I ever saw it, trying to break the mechanics of the game, you gotta love that tenacity. This is great. And the fact that we are in another to be continued scene, and obviously that to be continued was not in Para's favor because that hammer suit is gone, gone, gone. Wow, wait a second. When did Cal reach Lemmy? I feel like I am doing the time warp and my name is not Dr. Frankenfurter. What is going on here? Wait a second. I am in the to be continued. So let's get your bridges out. 4. How many are in World 8, chat? Are you going to live with me in constant disappointment with -1? Or are you going to keep hope alive and have a bridge? So we are in Teeks' Door 3 Fort, aka the Swag Fort, which is actually Door 6 Fort. Or are we actually... threes, ones, and twos. So none of you want to be in disappointment land. This hurts my soul, chat. Okay, that did not break that lock, so... 0 bridges, but all forts required. I love the way you think. So, we saw 2 locks so far, so 4 bridges and 3 bridges are out. Alright, we're in the Stretchaboo Fort. With Cal, who refused to embrace his cuddly teddy bearness, which hurts, considering he loves and runs Pokemon. You know, he could have been a living, breathing, cuddly Snorlax, and he didn't want to. Hurts my soul. So, we have another to be continued on Paratroopa's side. Oh boy, let's see. Will Para end up a small bean, or will that Boom Boom be annihilated? And it looks like it was annihilated. As Para uses the star and gets a P-Wing for the effort. And we have Cal maneuvering through the dark world. Finds out that 0 bridges was the answer, but all forts probably weren't required. So we have Cal laying on, missing that first clip. Will Cal go for discless? Attempted to swing and a miss. So far we are batting as if we are the Bad News Bears, or better yet, the Chicago Cubs. So, let's see. Cal is going for the mac and cheese. Will we get it on the first try? No. Opts to go through the door. Meanwhile, Paratroopa is all black. Probably like what most people think my heart is like, but it really is not, chat. I'm a good person. No scam lasers, so will there be shenanigans? And we get to say hi and bye to Bowser, so give it up for our second race winner! The one and only Pokemon Master himself, C3 legend, gamercal, who has the official time of 35 minutes and 31 seconds. Para! No! Cal is telling me I better get that interview room ready. Oh boy. Oh, I shudder to think what we got. And I need to talk to Para about the biggest meme. Para, we need to talk about Hammergeddon. Hello, oh great gamer Cal and GG Friendo, and you like blasted through my seed quicker than you were Buzz Lightyear.
It might not have been perfect, but that is the fastest I think I have seen any of these seeds in a very, very long time. Holy.
So, gamercal, you didn't embrace your tanukiness, but you know who was the true MVP of Game 2?
Why, who would that
Paratroopa.
be? Yeah!
Paratroopa.
Well, you know,
The meme lord of the century.
well, don't you know that if you collect 28 hammer suits, it's like the piece of Exodia, you just win. I decided to stop short of that though because I thought that would be unsporting.
You won, man. You won. You totally won, my friend. Just for collecting. I mean, there was one reusable mushroom pawn shop that had nothing but hammer suits, and Para was like, you know what? Heck with it.
I want a lot of hammer suits. I didn't use all of them before the end. Oh well.
That one.
Oh, that sucks.
I gave up on that one because I just got stun locked to that Fire Bros small Mario and I just couldn't win and I game over it. I'm like, well, I'm just gonna go collect 20 hammer suits and play with hammer suits the rest of the way. Yeah,
yeah. How far did you get then?
I was in World 5, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
We were like...
I mean, I literally used like 5 minutes to grind hammer suits.
Again, that's totally fair. I can understand that.
I still would have lost anyway. It didn't matter.
When we saw you get stun locked in the Hammer Bro of Doom, we were all crying for you. I had chat put cry emojis for you because we felt the pain.
I couldn't figure out if the best strategy is to just run at the Fire Bro immediately, but I couldn't quite make it in time. It's like an almost frame perfect jump, and I tried like standing at the start and dodging the fireballs. That wasn't working either. I literally don't know what the strat is there. I have no idea.
It feels like RNG to me when it comes to Fire Bro small. I feel like dodge the first wave, run at it, try and get the jump is the best I can do, but I can't do it consistently either. I don't think it's possible to do consistently because sometimes he will just jump early and you're like, well, what was I supposed to do about that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So
I think it had ice physics too. I can't remember.
You had Fire Bros on ice physics. As small bean Mario.
And I had a star in my inventory which I intended to use, but I couldn't.
Yeah, because you got stuck on it, right? So I'm thinking of this right, there was like 2 of them you're in first fight, and then the other one just like went onto you and started the fight at the same time. Yeah, because he will never move at that point.
Yeah, and I was like, I had a power up in the first fight, but I just got hit a couple times. I think it was like, I don't remember what it was. It was probably like Big Hammer Brothers or something.
Yeah, Sledge Bros can also be tough, especially if the one at the bottom refuses to jump, because it's like the chicken game sort of thing at that point. You really need to, you need it to be on the top platform bit, I think, to be, reasonable. So, yeah.
I only fought them because they were walking around so much when I was clearing levels. I'm like, I have to go back and clear this fortress. I'm just gonna get these guys so that they're not, like, wasting my time on the overworld. But unfortunately, well...
Yeah, and the both of you, that first race was just I couldn't catch up with Cal because he was just blazing through everything.
Yeah, I thought that was a really good run for me too. I was kind of surprised that I was like a whole world behind, basically.
I gotta ask at the start though, because I went straight for that fort. I knew there were 2 forts because it was off color, and I don't know what it did later on in the worlds. Was there a lock in the way that cleared? Because I thought I was wasting time doing that, but
I don't recall. I don't really recall losing any time in that race at all. Like I everything went pretty well for me. I don't really remember. I grinded for items like a little bit at the start, but not that much. Like not meany. Just like I want a couple of Snooki suits or whatever.
Yeah, that's understandable.
But I don't know. Did I just fight too many Hammer Brothers? I had a lot of items at the end, so I mean, obviously I wasn't super efficient. But I didn't die, except for one intentional. I wanted to skip 7-1 because I can't do the clip.
I'll tell you, Tara. The only reason you were slightly behind Cal was because you went and stacked up on items in game 1. That was the only reason you were slightly behind.
That was 5 minutes behind though. I didn't spend like that much time. It was like
And
I spent like 45 seconds.
Yeah,
that,
it's probably later on stuff that like compounds after that, isn't it?
he did. There was one where you played a couple of additional levels than him. I think there was one where he.
Yeah, there might have been a point where I missed an opportunity to skip some levels.
Yeah. He skipped a few levels.
I got really lucky in World 7 because I skipped 7-1 and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to have to come back through here. I will if I can't break the lock, but the lock broke. So
Oh, that was the level. Okay, yeah, because I didn't know at that time whether or not hammers could break locks, and I was just like, what's the worst case here? I have to go back up
at least I can see what
probably on the island.
At least I can see what the pipe on the other side is, and that might, you know, yeah.
Also possibly that. And I was just looking at it going, I'm just going to do it, right? World 7 is where you want to use the clouds in Seed 1 because of the levels being so much longer / more difficult. And I was just like, you know what? I have 2 hammers here. If they're not going to break locks, then I've only got 1 opportunity to use one anyway. I'm just going to go for it. So yeah, got to the end pipe, clouded, hammer broke the lock. Okay, that's great, you know. So that obviously helped out quite a bit. I think other than, I don't know what the World 2 opening, but I might actually look back at the seed and see like where that log was, because I went straight for the levels to get to the fort. I didn't even look at the pipe first because I just go, well, you know, fort is usually going to be in the way with the stuff, and yeah, I'm not actually sure if that was the case or not, so I should probably go back and double check on that. But otherwise, yeah, everything was just so fast in that seed. Like, it was to the point where I had to do the 2 levels in World 1 rather than breaking the thingy, because I didn't want to risk that the fort that you could get to immediately was not the right one. It's like you do 1 level, maybe you could skip 2 down the bottom, but it's World 1. Those levels aren't too bad anyway. So I did the 2 levels so that I could hammer the lock at the end of the world instead, just to make sure that I wasn't going to do like 3 levels by mistake trying to skip 2, right? Very weird sort of setup that had.
In World 1, I think Para had 2 hammers and was able to break the rock and break the lock. So she did skip those 2 World 1 levels.
Yeah, I did.
I think I used one in maybe World 6 or something as the other
You
thing.
did?
Because I know I had, because I only had 1 left at that time, but I was like, I want to liberally make sure that I get this stuff used. You probably saw, Krista, in the second seed that I clouded 1 level in World 3 that was not, like, known at the time, but it was just a case of, I want to make sure that I use this and make it count for something, right? Even if it only skips a 30-second level compared to the triple dip Atlantis you would have had to do this time round. It's just a case of like, okay, I want to make sure that this gets used, because the worst thing that you can do is get to World 8 and have like 3 clouds in your inventory, right?
Yeah, you did blind cloud a level, and actually Para did play that level before clouding it.
Yeah, I think I forgot to use a cloud too. I had an extra one at the end, I think. I was like, oops.
So the blind cloud you skipped was actually a good decision, because I think it turned out to be 6. It was one of the ugly levels. It was one of the uglier levels, because Para did play it and then took the 100 coin fine and then clouded past it. So
that is.
It was actually a great decision to blind cloud, and so you just blew through things, Cal. You made me feel inadequate, but I rolled. It was great. It was actually great, both of you in game 1, because yesterday I rolled someone actually got their PB on air, so they were 4 minutes under their PB. So they finished it. Yeah. So the 25 minutes, I'm sure, wasn't your PB, Cal.
Would it shock you to say no, it is not?
No, it isn't. I was expecting your PB to be like 22, 23 minutes.
You're actually not wrong with that. Yeah, I have had a 22 before, so...
Yeah, so to see 25, I wasn't expecting that to be your PB. If you had finished like at 21 to, 20 to 21, then I would have been like, that's a PB for Cal. But I was expecting lower for you. So at 25 minutes, I was like, nah, that's not a PB for Cal. That's just fast.
That is the fastest that I've had in these flags, though. Like, the closest I've had to, I think, is a 27 or something before, and that was without dying in 6F2. So, yeah, I think it was definitely the best seed I've had in this set, so thank you for that.
Hey, there we go. Glad to help. How about you, Parrot? Did I at least help you get a fast time?
I guess. I don't know. I don't really keep track of times.
Oh, well. You know, at least you know that seeds are capable of being fast. They're not all garbage seeds. Unless Night Shifter rolls them, then
Yeah.
you know, you're in for some long seeds. But for the most part, if I roll them, they're pretty much bluebirds of happiness, except for that last one I rolled, because you had to deal with some ugly ones like 5-9 and Atlantis. You got both auto scrollers, unfortunately.
There were some tough levels within that. There was 6-6 as well, which
Yeah,
was
saw
also
that
kind of
6-6.
awkward. And it's funny the way you say with Atlantis, because yeah, that one I was initially going, oh well, sometimes you get punished for the cloud stuff here with it like early on, but as soon as you get to the sky and it's like there's a lock in the way, and you know the blue fort's down the bottom, which you have to build the bridge to get to. You have to do this level no matter what. It's a triple need for it. So
Yeah.
if you would have to have 3 clouds in order to skip that, because you had to go 1 to get up to the top, do the fort, second one to go back around to get to the bridge to do the lock fort down the bottom, then you need a 3rd cloud to skip it again. So yeah, take the minute and a half at that point. I did try though to skip
And
it
the
because
worst
I
part,
had an anchor.
And the worst part, it was after 6-6.
Yes. Yeah, that was not an easy pair to go one after the other there. Yeah, I tried to skip it because I didn't have a power-up going in, so I was like, alright, I'm going to take the death, I've got an anchor, let's see what it does. Oh, it's a Tanuki. Not a Tanuki, it's a regular just leaf. It's like, okay, whatever, it's fine. Sometimes you get punished for this stuff, but then, thankfully, not as you go along. what a freaking race the first thing with this was, though. I don't think we'll see one quite that quick for a while, to be fair. Those do not come very often.
You never know. You never know. It's still Swiss rounds, so you can keep your fingers crossed. Maybe it'll be another nice seed. You can hope. You can hope.
Yeah.
So, I know it's starting to get late for you, Cal, because you're across the pond.
Yeah, 11:30. That's not too bad, to be fair. That's why we started when we did. It's like the latest I could probably start and still finish before midnight, so it's reasonable enough.
Because I was trying to keep that in mind. I was like, please don't let me roll any long seeds, because this poor man has to go to bed. You know, this poor man has to go to bed. So
we budget about an hour per race, right? Just over that is the thing. So that's reasonable type of time, you know. So
okay, at least you'll be able to sleep tonight. At least, you know.
Oh yeah.
Good deal. And Para, you'll be able to get lots of rest because you're still here in the States.
Yep.
You'll be able to enter in some other tournaments if you want to. I think they have, let's see. Oh, no, today's Thursday, right? The C2 is open. So we'll be seeing you in the weekly later.
Yeah, maybe.
All right. So
thank you very much for the races. GG's again.
Yeah, thanks for comes.
No problem. So any last words from either of you so I can close up shop and get it ready for, I think there's some more tournament action later for SMB3.
Yeah, there's other races going on at the moment, I think, as well. So let's go check them out, yeah?
Okay. So, I guess, any last words before I take over and close this out?
Just GG's again. Apologies for the bros, I guess. That was not a very fun way to go.
Okay. Wow. GG's to both of our wonderful runners. You guys are totally amazing and show us how much of an impressive set of runners you are. You know, if anyone is in chat can you please put the exclamation point R up there so somebody can let chat know about our runners so they can give them a great big old follow, because they earned it, because they are great people to follow. They are the excellence of execution, and we wouldn't have it any other way. And if they can put up the SMB3 R community information, so that way chat can know who to follow in our community and their Discord information. And chat, let me thank you for coming and being a part of this wonderful community. And it looks like there was no one in chat who was able to do it, so let's go ahead and do that right now. And I think it's SMB3R. Okay, so that's the information about the runners and about our community. So, thank you, chat, for coming and bearing witness to 2 great runners. And thank you so much for supporting both SpeedGaming and the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer community. Without you guys and without the people who are going to be watching this on the video on demand and wondering why I probably broke down and had Crystal.exe breaking down, because of all the great memes that were provided in this tournament game today. You know, we love you guys. We wouldn't have it any other way. And on that note, please give our runners a follow. Please follow SpeedGaming. Thank you to Diesel, who was handling things behind the scenes. You know, I love you, Diesel. You are amazing, as always. And to the SpeedGaming community, you guys are amazing for having and hosting us. We love you guys. So, we have some action going on one of the other SpeedGaming channels, in which it should be Jade going against Danny P Speed, which should be one heck of a slobber knocker. And I am Krista Joy, your friendly neighborhood Bowser supporter, who is going to be signing off. So have the bestest of evenings, have a great one, and make sure you stay hydrated and have a great night. Bye!